Hi, everybody. If anybody comes in, I'm just going live here for the first time. Going live here. Oh, repeat mistake here. There we go. I wanted to start up my YouTube so that I could see if anybody comes in. See, one's watching. Is it Denise? Hey, hey, Denise. I don't know how this is going to go. I've never gone live on here with people. I dream with Jeannie. Good to see ya. This is going to be kind of a quick live. I just wanted to come on and try it out and see how it works. And I thought I'd talk about our good old friend Bullhorn Betty and how she's been threatening headstones. I'm sure you've all heard about it, but 6 are in here. Oh, let them all come in. Oh, I can see them on here. Okay. I've gone on other people's panels, but I've never done it myself on here. I used to go live on when we had Google Hangouts. That was nice and easy, but this doesn't seem hard. But I've just never done it. So hi, Peggy. How you doing? What is that? Oh, um, I don't know what it's saying. Oh, it says, oh, on StreamYards. Now I'm watching it on my other high blank screen. I am hi Pixie. I'm watching YouTube and it shows the chat and I see the pink wavy hands on Peggy's comment, but I on StreamYards it says hand pink waving hand, pink waving hand, pink waving. I was like, what is Peggy? What is Peggy typing? And then here it's those pink waving hands, but on StreamYards it doesn't say. It doesn't show the waving hand. That's funny. I wasn't sure what Peggy was saying there. Bring it, can't wait. So let's see, we've got 8 people. Good to see you all. All right. So, anyways, we got 8 people in here. It's good enough. I don't expect too many people to come in, anyways, because I never go live and nobody's gonna. Oh, 10 people already. Oh, anyways. All right. So, Bullhorn Betty, I'm sure most of you have already heard about what she's done to headstones and headlines. I just wanted to kind of put my 2 cents in. I've been dreaming. Good to see you. I appreciate everybody coming in, and I'll get better at this as I go along. So just put up with me. Like I said, I'm not used to using StreamYards for this, so and I'm just using my phone. I have a I have the Galaxy Fold 5, which folds out into like a little tablet, and then I have my other tablet next to me to read chat just in case. Which I'm glad I did because I see Peggy put pink wavy hands, and on StreamYard all it said was pink wavy hands. That was funny. All right. So, anyways, so Bullhorn Betty decided to threaten headstones and headlines. Now, headstones and headlines had hit her channel for, well, what was it, like a day or two, a day maybe. Anyways, because she needs to protect her family, her and her family, um, and her job. Because these people, they don't care about other people's jobs because they don't have any of their own. You know, they don't. Bullhorn Betty doesn't understand uh, that people want to have a life. They don't want to just depend on people to support them. And headstones and headlines. She's a professional, which Bullhorn Betty doesn't understand what that is. Exactly. There's life outside of YouTube. You know, we all have our own lives outside of YouTube, and when people take it outside of YouTube, it's total BS. There's no excuse for it. Keep this BS on YouTube. YouTube is supposed to be fun. But when it starts going real life, that's not fun at all. And anybody that follows me, I hope you never go do anything that's real life. I don't agree with that. This channel doesn't do stuff like that. Um, I have many, many friends online that I know. I know their addresses. I know their phone numbers. I know their real names. Um, I know everything about them. But not one time have I ever taken their addresses and Googled them. Never have I taken their full name and Googled them. Um, it's not my business to see what they're doing. I talk to them online. I watch their YouTube channels and stuff. We talk all the time on private chat. They're from a completely different community than this. Um, but if any of them are watching, hi. Um, when I started this YouTube channel, I told them all, change your names. Don't come on here with your names. But anyways, it's like I said, I've never Googled them. We've sent each other gifts back and forth, um, stuff like that. Never. Like I said, I've never Googled them. I know nothing about them other than what they tell me, and that's the way it should be. That's the way YouTube should be. I hate that I have to try to be anonymous on here. I hate that because I hate that. I would love to be able to talk about where I live, the town I live in. There's the city I live in. There's great things here that I would love to share with everybody. There's things in my real life that I would love to share. I would love to share that part of my life with you, but we can't do that because of crazies like this. They all want to go and attack you. It's crazy because I like talking to people online. I love this. I'm a very social person, and I was always one of those people back in the day that had pen pals. Um, I used to have I used to have a pen pal up in Alaska. I used to have a pen pal in the service during the war. I would write to her in the war because she was a person who didn't have anybody. So I would enjoy talking to her, writing letters back and forth. Um, I love to find out about where people are from, and I love that they when they tell me, because I'm not a traveler. I don't do a lot of traveling. I used to be a truck driver over the road, so I've seen all lower 48. But I love hearing about different places and stuff from other people, you know? Anyways, even though my life was exposed off YouTube, yeah. And we should have that, we should be able to come on here and just be ourselves, but we can't apparently. So, all right, well, let's get into this. I'm babbling. I'm a babbler. I love to talk. So, and me trying to be anonymous on here, uh, someday I may dox myself. We'll see. Who knows? I mean, there's lots of times in the chat where I see people from where I'm from, and I want to say, "Hey, I'm from there too," but I stop myself, delete, delete, delete before I press enter. All right, so let's get into this. Let's hope we can hear this. If we can't hear it, I might have to try to do something else because I'm not sure how to make it different. So you guys are my test dummies. Not that I think you're dummies, but you know what I mean. All right. Push and
right? So
play.
we're going to take our power back. So I sent a cease and desist letter to a particular creator about her bullying. We found out she was a teacher.
Can you guys hear her? Let me know in the chat if you guys can hear her. I can't slow it down. I thought I slowed it down enough, but you can hear her? Okay, good. All right. I just wanted to make sure because it's for some reason it's really hard to hear on my phone. I got my volume all the way up, but maybe that's my speaker. Yeah. Yeah, you can hear me, but can you hear the video that I just played of Bullhorn Betty? Hi, Tessa. Thanks for coming in. All right, let's go.
Basically, I told her because she's on multiple recordings that we've clipped talking about how she's recorded me while she's on the school's dime. So this is what I'm going to do. I thought she was going to quit talking.
Okay, right there. Okay, there was no echo, right? I am here. Hi. I forgot to mute myself while that was playing. Anyways, so she says that Headstones is doing it on the school's dime. Okay, well, that's not right because even though she's a teacher, they still have breaks. They still have lunch break. I'm sure Headstones is in her class doing this, doing her YouTube while the kids are taking a test, So that's lie number one.
Talking about me, but we realize now that she says she can never lie, but she did lie. And so after she received the cease and desist letter, she's like, oh shit, time for damage control. Now she's calling cops, trying to say I'm the bad guy, which I've never made a video about her. I just threatened her that I would sue her if she did not stop targeting me and harassing me. So now
Oops. Boy, did I have a lot to say. Sorry, guys. Rookie mistake. Thank you, Denise, for telling me. Thank you, Runs with Scissors. Hmm. Anyways, let's try this again. Yeah, Emmy has said that she had did it on her break. So whoop de doo. You know, we all have lunch breaks. Just because she's a teacher doesn't mean she can't have a lunch break. All right.
Now we're fast forward. She's obviously cleansed her entire channel because of her bad behavior, and now she's got her power back. Okay, well, here, this is me taking my power back. Every time you say my name on your channel, I'm going to clip it. Every time you say horrible things about me on your channel, I'm going to clip it. I'm going to send those clips to your superintendent, to your school board, to the State Department of Education, and to our federal Department of Education. Every single time I hear my name out of your mouth, I'm going to clip it. And when your bosses get sick and tired of hearing you say my name, maybe something will get done. But now you just poke.
Okay, this is a common common thing Betty does. She thinks that if she Hi, by the way. Hi, John. Hi, Sunnyside. Hi, both Rock Gamers. Hi, VK Sir and Sunnyside. Good to see you guys. Oh, um, yeah, this is a common thing that Bullhorn Betty does. She wants to badger people until they cave. She's said this before. Yeah, she is real good at threatening people, isn't she? Yeah. She loves to badger people until she gets her way. And what she reminds me of is a little spoiled girl, a spoiled little girl. Hi, Amac. That's what she acts like, is a little spoiled child. Hi, Chili Peanuts. Um, I used to have a friend like that. She was an only child, and she used to sit there, and I mean, every time I hear Bullhorn Betty, it reminds me of her because she used to talk just just nasty to people. And happy Thanksgiving in Canada. I didn't realize I forgot it was Thanksgiving in Canada. I'm sorry. Happy Thanksgiving. Um Anyways, yeah, she's just a little, like a little spoiled child. I remember this one, and it makes sense because Bullhorn Betty's been had her mom had to call the police on her. One time, this girl, when we were younger, when we were kids, she took her baseball bat and hit her dad with it, and he laughed it off. I mean, that's what happens when you have spoiled rotten little kids. Because my kids were spoiled, but they weren't spoiled rotten. They were taught how they're supposed to act. What I don't get is that she could go so far with her tenacity if she learned to be civil and caring and play well with others. Exactly. And that's the thing. Funny thing is she rarely gets her way. Yeah. Well, she she could have a nice channel um if she wasn't such an asshole, you know. Um like that time when Bash oh, sorry, my phone rang. That time when Bash the Tragedy Pimps went and saw her, hi Lady Pants, um, and she said she was a nice person. Well, I imagine she could probably be a nice person in real life, um, if she wasn't, you know, just to chit chat with her. But I know a couple people like her, and yeah, they can be nice, but they always show their true colors. She's a know-it-all. Yeah, she wants to. I think. Yeah. Well, I think she got away with a lot of stuff as a child because she had divorced parents or whatever, and I think she did get away with a lot of stuff as a child. Hi, Headstones. Talking about you. Yeah, I decided to try this live thing. I haven't gone live on YouTube since there was Google Hangouts, so I'm trying the StreamYard thing. I think I did go live on StreamYard a couple of times and talked about it on this channel, but I did it unlisted. I didn't actually go live. But I tried doing that to make a video and for you guys with my voice, but that wasn't working right. And it's hard to talk just by myself. You guys are in here, it's easier to just chit chat with you guys. I'm drinking my coffee cup. I don't drink, when I say coffee, it's just cappuccino. I don't drink coffee. Hi, Lisa. All right, let's listen to the rest of this. This is. Oh, why is she muted?
She says she can never lie, but she did lie. And so after she received the cease and desist letter, she's like, oh shit, time for damage control.
Oh,
now is going to be coming to an end soon. Okay? I'm just going to let the people in the back, maybe something will get done. But now you just poke the bear.
There we go.
Have a good day.
I must have accidentally rewound it.
We're going to get into this drama. I'm just going to let the people in the back know. If you guys haven't gotten a clue yet, this drama is going to be coming to an end soon. Okay? You guys can kick and scream all you want, but I owe nobody any duty of anonymity. First and foremost, I could give two fucks about a terms of service. If you want to knock on my door, then you know what you're expecting when you knock on that door.
Okay, now like I said earlier, we all deserve, if we want to be anonymous, Headstones should have been able to be anonymous. I should be able to be anonymous. Burnt Toast, whoever else wants to be anonymous. I think Tiger Talk, she's anonymous. Blank Screen, he's anonymous. You know, we all should be able to do that. I hate that I have to be, though, but we should be able to get away with it. You know, we shouldn't have to worry about, honestly, we shouldn't have to worry about, we shouldn't have to worry that we need to be anonymous because people should stop being crazy. But because of this kind of bullshit that she's doing to Headstones is why some of us need to be anonymous because we need to protect our lives. I've forgotten Whispers. Good to see you. Turtle. T. Marie. Good to see you guys. I'm so excited everybody's coming to see me. I hate chatting. I got like 85 people in here. Wow. Not bad for my first live. I hate having to type chat. I like to talk to people. But anyways, yeah, I mean, we all should be able to be anonymous if we want to be. We shouldn't have to worry about people going after us. Hi, Okie Crime News. Patricia Sell. All right, we're gonna listen to some more of this.
And I want to make sure that that is relevant and prevalent throughout YouTube. Okay. Because this idea that I got to put up with this day in and day out and I don't have any ability to do anything about it, you are absolutely wrong. I'm doing everything I can about it. See, you guys had 2 years of me just letting you wear yourselves out and you still wouldn't leave me alone. Well, now you guys have to deal with me. Me. I don't need a crew of 100 people in chat rooms behind the scenes coordinating, trying to take my channel out.
So we, hi, Green. I think somebody said Sinner's in here. Now we have her, just her. So where does this we come in when she's always talking about we? We would use our real names. Exactly. Yeah, we would use our real names. Hi, Infamous Truth Color. Yeah. Exactly. Hi, Marie. We would put our real names out there if we wanted people to know who we were.
Guys, get just me. Me. All of you out there that are attacking little old me, one person, you get to deal with me now. Okay? Because this idea that I'm going to put up with this for another 2 years, you've done lost your damn mind. Okay? And they're holding on to one count on somebody's complaint, one thing. If they are so happy about that one thing, can you imagine what I'm going to do with all the things that that woman has said about me 14 months prior to these alleged?
Now, at first, I was like, wait a minute. Headstones hasn't had a channel for 14 months. But I think she's talking about Queen Bee in this one. Um, After I sat and thought about it, she must have been talking because she starts talking about the case. So she must be talking because she goes from headstones and headlines, and then all of a sudden she like changes in mid sentence about the case. So I think she's talking about Queen Bee here. Just in case anybody was confused.
Inaccurate information. So, like their common sense is like, oh my God, on this one count. Well, you watched what she did for 14 months before that. And if that one count is really her make or break of her case, how do you think my case is looking? Just to throw that out there. Just a little, maybe your brain's not, maybe you're still stuck in hate, but maybe we just need to gyrate that brain a little bit so your common sense starts coming back to you.
And I love how she says her case is going so good because it's really not. I mean, it's not going horribly yet, but please, if you get any typo, oh, don't worry about it, infamous truth teller. I'm the queen of typos. I always say I read and type Taiwanese, so don't worry about that. Hi, Tracy. Do you have a Cash App? Yeah, I do have a Cash App. Um, Description. You don't have to send me anything though. Um, Wonder Woman. I am monetized, but I haven't turned any of that on yet. Pig lips and backflips. I love your name. Every time I see you in a chat, I love your name. Pig lips and back. Pig lips and backflips. I love that. Oh, you use voice text? Yeah, that happens. That happens quite a bit. It used to happen. I remember Molly. I used to use voice chat all the time. Voice to text, and she used to always. Well, that's what she would blame it on, anyways. But that's fine. All right.
I don't owe anybody a duty to keep my mouth shut here. I owe nobody a duty for anonymity, and I know I owe nobody a duty to keep their job. I owe nobody that duty. This little thing that you guys think is this under no. You knocked on my door. I don't.
Nobody knocked on her door. And she doesn't care about other people's jobs because she doesn't have a job of her own. She doesn't understand. How would she feel if somebody went after her sister's job or something? But people that don't I don't want to say people that don't work don't appreciate people having a job because they do. But some people who just believe that everybody else should just take care of them. She reminds me of not only a spoiled little girl, but entitled. That's why. That's why I think that she was very spoiled in her life as far as her parents go, because she's very entitled. She thinks. I think. I would think that if they don't now, they have in the past. Her parents have helped her out quite a bit, I'm sure. That's what I would think.
talk to nobody. I don't go out of my way to hurt anybody. I cover true crime cases, and I'm going to do it as I damn well please, and people are just going to have to get used to it. But I will tell you, this is coming to an end, folks. So you guys can call, claw, crack, scratch, and scream, but the people that did me damage are going to have to pay for that. They're going to. And while they're doing all
Another thing, somebody who expects everybody else to pay her way, those kind of people are also very sue happy because they want to get their payday. They want to sue everybody because they want to get their free money. I don't think it's that. I think she feels untouchable since she can't be fired. Yeah, that too. Yeah, I don't know that much about narcissists. I mean, I know narcissist is an overly used word, but I suppose she could be. Exactly. She doesn't have a job of her own, but she could lose her channel. Yeah. Well, she thinks she's untouchable. She thinks YouTube needs her, you know. So she thinks nobody's gonna get rid of her. She thinks, but let me tell you, high language of horses. Let me tell you, YouTube could give two shits about her channel, and eventually they're gonna catch up with her. A lot of people are like, "Oh, I'm gonna turn her in. I'm gonna turn her in." Blah blah blah. Just give it time. The wheels of YouTube are slow, just like the wheels of justice. It takes time, and oh, my husband called. Ah, they'll have to wait a minute. Anyways, the wheels of YouTube turn just as slow as the wheels of justice. And eventually YouTube will catch up to her. But she thinks everybody is out to get her channel. Those of us that create videos about her, we are not trying to get rid of her because she is easy content. I've heard the Glare say this before too. I could just close my eyes and pick any video and there's going to be stuff for me to talk about. Guarantee it. That's stuff that we can laugh at. And I do not want to hurt Bullhorn Betty. I'm not that type of person. I just like making fun of her. You know, she's an asshole. I hate what she does to families and stuff like that. But like I've said before, I keep it on YouTube. She's like Molly before her channel was terminated. Yeah. Well, she used to hang out. She used to hang out with Molly. She's gotten a lot of her information from Molly, you know. Hi Remy, good to see you. I got over 100 people in my chat. Yay! My first time. Woo-hoo. Thanks for coming, guys. I appreciate it. Hi Deborah. No tourists have been ever spoken. Yeah. We've seen it like when they were down for summer wells and stuff, and she was telling her different things about how to make money and stuff. I can't remember the exact wording. I know we all went ape shit about it the last time when she said it. But anyways, about summer being a money what was the word? Like a money grab or something like that. And she was talking about how she makes so much money on her channel and stuff. Made us all sick. I'm pretty sure. I think I have a video about it. Yeah, I can't believe I have 155 people. This is awesome. Thank you, everybody. I can't stay a whole lot longer, but I'll be able to do this more later. I just wanted to try this out. All right, let's listen to some more here. Some more bullshit.
the sneaky stuff still behind these back chat rooms, they do know that the internet is forever. And all this stuff that they're doing and hiding and trying to delete and all this stuff, there's records of that. And I'm going to get those records.
Yeah, all this we're in We're all in the back chats talking about her. Bitch, we talk about you on here so you can hear us because we want you to learn your lesson. We want you to learn from this. We want you to we want you to learn to not go after families, to leave the wells alone, leave uh just leave people alone. Stay home and talk about your true crime. Do your research. I mean, what was she doing when she was done with this video? Um she was talking about, I'm sorry, I can't remember the girl's name. I'm very sorry about that. Crystal, I can't remember her last name right now. Was it Rogers? Anyways, I'm sorry, I can't remember right now because I did not follow that case. But she started talking about that person, and she was sitting there saying how she was found and everything, and the girl was never found. I mean, and but she said she did. Yeah, Crystal Rogers. Thank you. And good to see you. Truth hurts. Thank you. Yeah, she was sitting there saying that she was found and she was never found. It's like, duh. And but she talks about doing all this research and she didn't do it, obviously. I keep it real. Wonder Woman. Betty, when you see a football huddle. I can see I'm gonna have to start going live on my computer. I thought this new phone would be cool for going live, but I can hardly see it. My old eyes. I'm only 48, but hi, Menace to Sobriety. Good to see ya. All right, let's listen to some more of this bullshit.
But no, this idea that some teacher can target me and harass me, I have some duty to keep her job. No, you violated just about every contract. But you're not allowed to do this shit, and you're doing it. And you say you have a First Amendment privilege to violate your contract with that state. You're making that state look bad. You're making that school board look bad. And what happens when the news gets a hold of the fact that a teacher at a school is bullying a content creator on YouTube? Talk about a scandal that the school probably doesn't want to get into. So I don't know about you, but this.
Okay, so I mean, what is this thing about teachers can't do things off the clock? I mean, headstones and headlines isn't doing anything immoral. She's not doing anything risque. She's not doing anything illegal. She's talking about somebody on the internet. She's not even bullying. She's just playing what she's like Burnt Toast says. We play her in her own words. We all do that. If you weren't saying stupid shit, you wouldn't have to worry about people playing you in your own words. Hi, Mama Bear. Good to see you. It's like, I don't understand how. I mean, if she was out selling drugs or something, I suppose that might be a problem, you know. And plus, she was anonymous. I still, even though Bullhorn said her name on, I totally forgot what it was. I didn't pay that close of attention to it because I don't want to know her name. And I talked to headstones outside of on Twitter, on chat. I've talked to her before. I don't want to know her real name. I don't want to know what her school district is because I have I have no reason to know that stuff. I mean, if she wanted to tell me, that would be fine, but I watch it on YouTube, and this is YouTube. Like I said, I mean, I like to make friends on here, and I've got friends that we know everything about each other on here, and I love that. But it's all on what you want to tell me. And I prefer actually in this community, nobody tell me anything about their real life because then if anybody was to ever find out about somebody's real life, I would never want to be accused of that because I would never do something like that. Hi, Melissa Bell. Language of Horses. I've already seen you. I'm trying to catch up on chat here. Yeah, she's doxed so many people. And I'm sorry, her and JLR say that they're not friends. I don't know about that. I think that's all just for show. I think JLR was worried about his channel, so he's making everybody think that he's not. Hi, Evil Queen. I think it probably pisses her off. Olivia and JLR have left her in the dust, though. I think it's hilarious. I mean, even though I don't like JLR, I think he's a total douchebag. Um, I still think it's funny that they both left her in their dust. And she still keeps doing the same stuff. You know, she still keeps doing the same stuff and her channel isn't growing. All right.
School may have your back to a certain point, but they're going to protect themselves before they protect you. And I can tell you, they don't want to play with me because I dance with school boards all the time. And I can tell you, most of them do not like me by the time I'm done. So, with that being said, I'm done. If you guys are done with the drama and you guys find something else to move on, but I will tell you, even being behind a paywall, you might want to watch what you say because you never know who's in that chat room. And just remember, I don't do sneaky shit behind the scenes. I come right to your face and tell you, if you don't cut it out, you're most likely going to lose your job. And that's not my fault. That will be your fault. Because I'm only going
No, that will be your fault because you're the one who turned her in and want to badger the school board and the school and everybody else until she loses her job. I taught for 2 school districts 10 years. There was no morality closure that mentions being on social media. Well, but like I was talking to my daughter, my family does not care about this stuff. They're like, how can you watch this stuff? They'll sit there and they'll listen to me because I'll be like in the kitchen listening to it, so everybody else doesn't have to hear it. And they'll walk in, they're like, how can you listen to this stuff? And I'm like, I don't know. I just do. A lot of times, a lot of this stuff makes me laugh. I mean, this kind of BS doesn't make me laugh, but most of the time, just her stupidity makes me laugh. But anyways, I was talking to my daughter the other day, and she goes, "What about all the teachers that are on TikTok and outly say that they're on TikTok and they show where they work and everything else? Those ones don't get fired." And she says, "Oh, she talks about her students." Yeah, she said stuff like, that her students swear at her and whatever, blah blah blah, but she doesn't say any names or anything. So we don't know anything about her students. And I want to put it out there in case anybody still thinks that her students were in her chat. That never I've never seen that happen. And I've watched every single one of her lives. So maybe not live, but I have watched them all. And I've never seen her chat. I've never seen students in her chat.
to play with you for so long. So, now that we know Bullhorn Betty's got brass balls, let's move on, okay? Let's move on. Because they've got 100 people that have been coming after me for 2 years. I'm still sitting here. That's a pretty shame. But that's not bullying, right? That's not bullying. One person having to take on 100 different people with 10 accounts each.
Now, bullying is not playing people in their own words. That is not bullying. And she does not have brass balls. I think that's so funny that she says she has brass balls. Please. She's so stupid. Yeah, I support her too, Patricia. As a matter of fact, I tried to help her when she was growing her channel. I used to, every once in a while, when I thought about it, I would share her video on Twitter and stuff.
Suing somebody is not a threat. Sorry. Now, if I were to say I'm going to hunt you down, find you, and beat the crap out of you, yeah, that would be a threat. Me telling you that I'm coming after your job if you keep this up is not a threat because you are a government employee. And at the end of the day, our government expects you to condone yourself in a certain manner to have that government job, to have the benefits that you have, your retirement. But you have to conduct yourself like an honorable teacher as well. And what you do behind scenes and when you're off the clock definitely does affect that school. So, you're playing a very dangerous game. And if you think I'm going to be sued over it, you can sue me, but there's nothing that's going to be done. And at the
Oh, I'm muted. Here I talked to you and I was muted. I'm sorry, guys. That was dumb. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I was muted. Oh,
to your superintendent, to your school
oh
board,
crap.
the
Give me a minute.
These are why families call me and not you. Just saying. All right, guys. So getting on with it, that was my drama, my intro coming into this because I'm tired of all the bullying here on YouTube. And if one little person needs to be loud and make the change, then it'll be me. And I'm pretty sure that I'll have a whole group of people, a lot more than their small group.
Yeah, you're definitely loud.
We don't care if trolls are in here. Don't care. They absolutely mean nothing to us. Their opinion, they're disgusting, vile people that like to target and bully people. So why do we pay them any attention when they're in our chat? They do not represent who we are. Good people. They're vile. So why are we giving them the power of
The reason why she does it is because when she talks about drama, that's when she gets people in her chat. Otherwise, nobody wants to talk. Nobody wants to watch her. The only reason why a lot of people watch her is they're waiting for the drama. They're waiting for her to act like an idiot. They're waiting for her to act like an asshole. How many people are suing her right now? Right now, well, she has the countersuit from Queen Bee. Queen Bee did not start the lawsuit. She did. Hi, Texas girl. But she's hi Annie. She countersued. So there's that. And then SF Investigate said he was going to sue her. I don't know if he has yet or not. I haven't heard. I know. I got 183 people in here. I'm so excited. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I appreciate it. Patty Crocker. Hi. I like that name. Yeah, the families call me and not you. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. That's why she's so pissed off is because that's when she started really going after headstones and headlines is when she got the interview with Layla's family, dad and stepmom, and that's what pisses her off. Hey, Melissa.
of our thoughts. So my question would be, why do we even respond to them? Let them talk. Ignore them because they don't exist in our world. They will never be us. And they're
We don't
always
want to
going
be
to be
you.
angry and miserable. We like to be happy. We like to be happy. We like to cover cases and do good for families. And that's what we're going to do here. Because this next case.
We don't want to be her because we like to be happy too. I mean, she is not a happy person. If you're happy in your life, there's no way you would act like this. No way. I'm so glad you came too, Petty Dragon Fruit. Peepee Gate. I have met Peepee Gate. I've seen first time I ever saw Peepee Gate was in Monty's channel. Hi, Wise Angel. I've put a post. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And let's see, you put up a post community section about the UK. Yeah, I really wish there was some kind of doxing laws. Doxing laws here. I don't think there is, but I wish there was. Yeah, like she's a nice person. Yeah, exactly. She'll picture Looks another picture of her gun. Yeah.
Case, we covered it. It was kind of weird phenomenon how
Oh, that was it. That was all I had on her, I guess. So yeah, she sits here and thinks that everybody wants to be her. Hi, Des. She thinks everybody wants to be her. And I'm sorry, but I like my life. I don't want to be anything like her. People like me. Hi, Chronicles of the Shady. Thanks for coming in. I'm gonna be wrapping up here pretty soon because I gotta go get my husband from work. But we live quite a bit out of town. So when we come into town we carpool. So but yeah, I think it's just a bunch of BS that she threatened headstones and headlines. I had a lot more to say, but I kind of got fumbled up here on the live. I'll get better as I go. We're all taking notes on how not to be like her. Exactly. Exactly. I know there's, a lot of people talk about the way she talks and some words she says. And I have actually caught myself saying some of those words because we're about the same. What is she, 40, 44? I'm 48. I have an old soul. I do say a lot of stuff like what my parents used to say, we call a couch a Davenport, them kind of things. Um, you know, so I do catch myself saying some things that she said, but yeah, I'll be like, oh, I can't say that. Betty says it. I hear so many creators who say others are jealous. Crazy. Yeah. I'm not jealous of anybody. Well, thank you, Sunnyside. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm I usually don't get fumbled up when I'm talking on here. It doesn't bother me to go live, um but I'm not used to this setup, so I just have to learn it and then I'll be a lot more things will flow a lot better, should I say. Yeah, please make sure you hit the like button. Even though I don't know if I want this one to be in the algorithm. Don't let BHB steal your language. Yeah, right. Yeah, sometimes yeah, I don't worry about it, but yeah, sometimes I'll say a word and I'll be like, "Oh god, Betty says that." Or sometimes I'll listen to Burnt Toast making fun of what she says and it's like, "Hey, I say that." And Burnt Toast probably wouldn't make fun of it when I say it. I know I said before, I used to have a channel in a totally different community. Don't try to find it because it's not there anymore. But I used to have a channel years ago. And yes, I love going live. I absolutely love talking to people on here. I think it's so much fun. You came up in my algorithm. Good. I'm glad to see that. Hi, Amy, by the way. Hi, Muffin Mouse. Thank you for subbing. I haven't made a video in a long time. I have been so busy. I have two big events a year. One in the summertime and one in the wintertime. And I've been so busy. And I have my own business and I moved into a new building recently. So I've been busy taking care of that. Plus these two events that I do every year. Plus life. I've just been so busy. And it's like, I really should make a video. And then I was like, well, I'd rather go live. Yeah, cat's up. Yeah, my grandma used to say that. Yep, cat's up. Well, and I say a lot of things differently too. I'm in Minnesota. That's about all you're gonna find out about me, but so far, but I am in Minnesota, so you're probably gonna I've been accused of sounding Canadian because I say about. I used to drive truck and somebody says, "You're from one of those old estates, aren't you?" My Nana's not drunk. I love that name. Because my mother-in-law she used to like the kids to call her Nana. And her and her sister would go out and get drunk. And so it makes me laugh. It makes me think of my mother-in-law when I say y'all Nana's not drunk. Your family's from St. Paul? Cool. Yeah, don't forget to smash the like button, please. I haven't made any mods. I don't know. Maybe someday I'll have to. Minnesota is on my bucket list to camp in. Strange, I know. But I'll just make sure it's in the um summertime. Minnesota is beautiful summer. Yes, happy Thanksgiving to the Canadian friends. Yes. I forgot it was Canada's Thanksgiving. I'm usually pretty good about that, but I totally forgot about it. Yeah, I said that my grandma used to say catsup too. You've been to the Mall of America? Yeah, that's crazy. I've been to the Mall of America a lot. But it really wasn't as grand as I thought everybody made it. My cousin lives in Rochester, and her husband did a residency at the Mayo Clinic. Yeah, we've got the Mayo Clinic. Minnesota have a fab crystal mine. Oh, they do? I know we have taconite and stuff like that, but I didn't know about crystals. Oh, well, thank you for coming. Yeah, I love it. Go check out Forgotten Whispers too. She does a lot of lives now. She's addicted to it. I watch all your stuff too. All right, well, I gotta go. I gotta go get my husband, but hi Bama G. Don't 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 use this as an example of whether you want to come back or not. I swear to God, I'll get better. Hi Haley Ryan. I really am a friendly person. And I talk better than I have on this. I'm just trying to keep up with everything and newbie stuff, Because like I said, I've never used this or I have used it before, but not very much, and I'm not very good at it yet. And I'm using it on this stupid my phone. I love this. I got the Fold 5, the Z Fold 5, which I love. It's not stupid. I love it. And I thought it would work good for this, but it did work, but it's I think the computer would probably be better. I have a computer. I like to do everything on my phone. Grandparents are passed on now, Lauren. Would stand in line for cigarettes, and he didn't even smoke. My grandma is the one that smoked. Huh. Neat. Yeah. Go get your honey. Yeah, I gotta go get them. All right. Well, anyways, I just thought I'd come on and talk about this stupid asshole. I do swear, just so you know. I don't swear as much as some people do, but I do swear. And I don't I'm not gonna try to be like Bullhorn Betty and try to be somebody I'm not. So I do say swear words. And I'm not gonna apologize and um I'm not gonna pray every time I do it. I'm a Christian. I'm Catholic and but I'm not a Bible thumper. I don't push it on people. All right. Well, I better go. So I don't go into divorce court. I've been married for 30 years. I doubt that's going to happen. Yeah, cursey words like what's her face says. Um, Emily D. Baker. Cursey words. All right. Well, thank you everybody for coming in. I really do appreciate it, and I was very excited to go live. I had some time, so I thought it would be fun. All right. Come back next time you see me live. I appreciate everybody. Talk to y'all later. Thank you. Bye.